I have a fun story for everybody this Friday afternoon as I run out to do some errands. And that story has to do with whether or not you should give us a call if you're thinking of making a move in the next 5 years. And obviously it's not quite that simple, but one of my clients reached out to me probably about 6 months ago, and we were talking originally about wanting to sell her house, and she wanted to make the move to another state. You know, she could work remote now, and it just made it a lot easier for her to be able to make that dream kind of transition. So she had just bought her house just about 2 years ago. But the house had obviously appreciated like most houses right now. And she wanted to know, I'm going to use arbitrary numbers just for the sake of, keeping it anonymous, but she wanted to sell the house for, let's say, $500,000. That was the lowest she could take. She had bought it for about $400,000. So, you know, there's a bit of an appreciation gap that, we weren't quite sure if the market would handle. And so overall, you know, she asked me, and I told her that I felt we were really confident. I was really confident that, you know, her plan and our strategy would get her to her goals and allow her to make that dream transition. So we worked on it for a couple of months, got the house ready. And by the time we went to market, we actually ended up selling the house for over asking price and for about $25,000 more than what she really actually needed to get for the place in order to sell it. So always, the lesson here is always make that call to us. We're always available to help you run out options. And if you got a dream, we're there to be, you know, a litmus test as to whether or not your real estate assets or your plan is going to get you to your goals. So that's my Friday story this week. I hope you have a great weekend.